Hey guys, welcome back to the Audaciously Me podcast. I am your host, Ashley D. Before we jump into today's message, I would like to thank you all for listening and tuning in every week for your support. I have listeners from all over and I am excited. This is my 19th episode. Woo woo, yay! But I just really want to thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in because if it wasn't for you, I would not be here right now. Like all my listeners from the U.S., Guam, UK, Puerto Rico, South Africa, Germany, St. Lucia, and Norway, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in, and just feel free to share all of this knowledge in this podcast with some of your friends. And don't be afraid to reach out to me either. Please don't. I don't like to be a stranger to everyone, but I'm working on communicating still, working on my social skills. But of course, today's message is, are you a warrior or a worrier? Warrior or worrier? So, the definition of a warrior, a person who is actively engaged in battle, conflict, or warfare. So something like a soldier, right? Okay, a worrier is a person who worries a great deal, especially when it's unnecessary. So, with saying that, we all have goals that we want to reach, and sometimes reaching those goals can be very overwhelming. So, in that time, that's where we have to pick: are we a warrior or a worrier? We have to pick our things, ourselves up, and look in the mirror and ask ourselves that question: are we a worrier or warrior? Warrior or worrier? However you say it. So some of the traits of a warrior would be confidence, strength, aggressiveness, discipline, being active, and bravery. Okay? I want to talk about the aggressiveness because some people use the word aggressive or aggressiveness in like a negative light, but it doesn't have to be that. Sometimes like especially dealing with goals, like that aggressiveness is like forceful and sometimes overly assertive to pursue your goals and your interests. Like, it's nothing wrong with being aggressive. It's not negative. Well, not always. Sometimes it just depends on what light it is. But aggressiveness is not always something negative. I was watching this show on Netflix called Strong, and this lady named Jill, one of the contestants on there, she was saying how she's always been so nice because aggressiveness was, shared with her in a negative light. And she said this one thing right here that stuck out with me that I'm about to share with you now. She said aggressiveness is not meant to be gutted out. It's meant to be harnessed. So when you harness that aggressiveness towards your goals and towards what you want to be, you're putting your best foot forward and you're standing up and you're taking a stand for yourself and you're becoming a warrior. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm still saying that kind of like worrier. So a warrior. Make sure I put the emphasis on the war. So whenever someone says that they're aggressive, let's not always look at it as, oh, they're always angry. Because that's not the case. I'm a very aggressive person. Especially when I know I can be better. I am very hard on myself. Like, very, very hard. It's some things that I may do and I'll be like, oh, that sucked. That was awful. I got no. That's no. I hate that. That is terrible. And other people like, no, that was like really, really good. Like, again, I never give myself enough credit because I'm so hard on myself because I know I can be better. I know I am better. And I want to strive to be better every day. Now, a worrier, I'm getting tongue twisted, excuse me. A worrier, they consistently doubt themselves with everything. And sometimes I find myself being a worrier, and I have to realize, hey, worrying about it is not going to change it. Get up and fight. That's all you have to do. Worrying, it's not going to change anything because you can worry about something all day long. And then when you start worrying about it, what changed? Nothing. So no need to worry. Worriers also underestimate themselves. Never underestimate yourself. You are your biggest and worst enemy when it comes to yourself. Like, the biggest bully that you have in your life is yourself. Nobody else has control over anything in your life but you. You control the outcome. So don't sit and worry about things you cannot change. All you have to do is face all your fears with confidence, strength, aggressiveness, discipline, being active, and bravery. And less worry. The more time you spend being assertive and reaching your goals, the less time you will have to worry. And I know this from personal experiences because I used to worry a lot. If you're new, I'm sorry, y'all. My child got up. If you are a new listener, you know, I've talked about some things that have held me back from being the woman that I know I was always capable of being. And now I'm here today, and I'm facing fears daily. Like, I still have fears, but I try to get up and I face them daily. I can't sit up here and act like I have it all together or like I'm perfect, because I don't. But I will say, watching the Netflix show Strong that I was telling you guys about, it shed a lot of light over a lot of things. Like, I'm trying to lose weight and get in shape and look better. That way my confidence can go up. And I feel like what holds me back from looking better is all in my mind. So if I can push anything negative out of my mind, like, oh, it hurts, oh, I can't keep going, I can't do this, I can't. If I put can't out of my mind, I know I can do it. I just got to take can't out. I can't be like, I know I can do it, but I can't right now because I'm tired. I'm hurting. I'm in pain. So I got to take can't out. Yeah, I'm going to beat myself up about that word. But I also shared a post on Facebook. For those of you, if you follow me on Facebook, you've probably seen it. The post said, you become what you feed your mind. So why not feed ourselves good, kind things? Tell ourselves something good, whether it's every day, every other day, a lot, like ever so often throughout the day. You know, why not feed our minds with the greatness that we know that we can be? And that way, when we put it in our minds, we have no choice but to achieve it, right? So let's all be warriors and not worriers. And I also want to share the definition of a true warrior with you. I love it. A true warrior is invincible because he or she contests with nothing. Defeat to a warrior only means to defeat the mind of contention we harbor within. So whatever we harbor within ourselves that let us feel like we're defeated and we can't keep going, we got to kill it. Like, it has to come out of our minds. Like, completely out of our minds. And also, yesterday I was looking at some spirit animals, and I came across peacock spirit. And it pretty much says, let it shine. You know how they spread their wings, the male peacocks, when they're mating? And they do that little shake, the mating dance. Why not let our light shine and truly be who we are meant to be? And if we feel like we're too big for the world, so what? Take up all that space. There's enough room out here for everybody. And that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed the message. And if you would like, you could follow me on Facebook and IG. For my podcast, it's audaciously_me_. But I have a personal Facebook that is Ashley L. Dumas. And my personal Twitter is Ashley_NoBanks_. Thank you guys so much. I will be back next week. Y'all have a great day. Bye.